God.
Alright, who wants to do the recap of what happened?
You do. I don't remember.
If it rolls higher than a 7, Mom has to. That is a 4.
Alright, so last we left off, the party was in the process of running away from the galactic gargantuan ice creature that they were fighting against that was really hurting them. With a few attempts with Mock. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I'm thinking of different people now. With Mock in his polymorph dragon form, he decided to rush where the Tear was located at the center of a pedestal, which in doing so, he forced himself through whatever wave was forcing people away from it, and him grabbing a hold of it and ripping it from that altar pedestal. It caused some sort of reaction that killed 2 of the individuals that were frozen in ice.
Nice going.
And then your fault. One was freed by Luka, hitting a fire.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. Yes, that's what.
Scorching Ray did minimal damage, popping.
Yep. And then with that, managed to get freed a. Get a description. It was a Tabaxi-like individual, a feline individual that had 2 short/long swords.
Scimitars?
They weren't scimitars. Have to pull up the thing to get you the exact
I don't think we need a
description.
I think we're good.
He unsheathed his curved sword.
And with him, with that individual unloading into the big creature, it managed to turn the tide a little bit, and you guys managed to defeat that individual, getting some sort of frozen magical item dropped from that creature. It looked to be its center heart. With at least 2 of your companions didn't make it out of the fights, and that was Cabby the Cabby and Marcius. He was the other one that, with him trying to think strategically and hiding behind some sort of frozen crystal, not realizing that that was one of the big Mama Jamma's minions, Big Golem, managed to break out of that and just whack the floor with him because he currently didn't really have that much in armor defense from his previous death that he had.
Didn't last long.
Sounds really good.
But that was towards the end of that session. But in the beginning is when you guys were crossing the chasm bridge and being attacked by snow manticores. And then after those, realizing that they were not really happy with what was going on, they were trying to flee, but Mock, again in his polymorph form, managed to kill both of the snow manticores. And then from there, you guys had 2 options where you know where you were trying to head towards the center spire in the Frostspire Pinnacle, and then I believe it was in the west or western area, Drayden, with his really good perception roll, he did manage to see some sort of abandoned house off in the distance, which led you into an abandoned house that you guys figured would be a pretty good place to rest. And some watches, it was the first watch went uneventful. Second watch, however, there was some sort of communication with Luka and these ghostly entities. One named Yvonne, and the other one doesn't matter because you guys killed.
It was Humphrey, I forget.
Gimli.
Gimli. Gimli.
Yeah.
So, with that conversation, you did have Luka and Arceus at that time when he was still alive try to communicate with Yvonne, saying to Luka, promising her to help her get warmth and whatever that she needs. With Arceus trying to jump in a little bit, bring his assistance, Yvonne was kind of off put with that. And he just kind of let it be, but wanted to help Luka in whatever way that he can. There was a brief moment of an interaction that I don't fully remember between Arceus and Monk. There was a brief handshake or like a patting on the shoulder of some kind.
I think it was a very short conversation, but it's about something discussed with people already.
Okay. And from there, after that, you did go to the bottom floor where there was a trapdoor that you decided to open, which was magically trapped by a fireball explosion.
Done all this backwards.
Yeah, reversed, but it is what it is. And then from that point, after the rest and everything, you did go through a massive opening of a cylindrical path that was about 30 feet diameter wide, a huge hole that had basically frost along the whole entire outsides carving through. And then that's what led to the big boss fight chamber area. And then after you guys defeated that, now you guys are on your way walking out of that chamber after picking up the dead and everything. You've been walking out at that point. Your polymorph was falling off and all that kind of stuff. So that is where we last left off. You guys are towards the sector, getting ready to walk outwards back to the abandoned house.
How far are we away from the bodies?
We have the
You have
Arceus and Tabby?
yes.
This was a bring out your dead moment from Monty Python.
Are they that? Where are they now?
I think we're all carrying.
Yeah, who would be carrying the bodies?
Probably Conlon.
I am carrying one with a Drake on the back.
Curtis would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Lock.
I believe I have.
Do this.
Okay.
Arceus.
Would like to grab that book from Arceus. I think it was a book he said that had all the souls in it.
Okay, so you're looting Arceus' body.
No, not that.
Look, we're using them sort of have that.
As you're trying to get up towards Arceus, who is on my Drake's back,
Yeah.
I would ask you, what are you doing?
There is a book on Arceus that contains a bunch of souls, much like this one. And I show the little girl soul, much like this one, that I would also like to help.
Oh, we can wait a moment. Then we're out of here.
Okay.
Well,
Pickpocket.
yes. I want to look at the back thing. That's not that.
Yep.
I did not kill. These other two. What? Who are they?
We're
Kind of breathing heavy. They are my friends. We're a group of adventurers called 7-6. The tiefling right there, his name is Rom. And the dragonborn fellow right there is Estor. And my name is Areth. I appreciate you guys coming out here. Do you know how long you've been in there?
Well,
I doubt that.
When you went in.
A very long time.
well, we don't know when they went in.
That's a good guess, though.
We haven't seen anyone ever going into the count. I guess it could be anyone who went in.
History check to see if I remember approximately this name.
I'd say whoever's proficient in history can roll.
What do you mean?
Let's go down the line. How much do you have?
I will say, what's not the history?
Okay, what do you have?
Yes.
You have a +9?
Yeah.
I have a +5. Okay.
We have +6, so it's so we all rolling or we all go retreat?
I'm just wondering. I would
Explain.
what's the first?
Wow.
And I wanted to hear you say how low your voice.
Well, I rolled extraordinarily much as normal.
You need to years. I only have a +2 in that. It's 2024. 14. That's what I got.
14?
Well, do we know what year it is currently?
Good.
I imagine
It's like,
a number.
yeah, it'd be 2,222 year.
Before Christ.
Yeah, no. It's the current. Christmas. Hold on, let me add go pull that up. It's been a while.
Did you see the current era?
Yeah, it's current era.
Good year.
He's like era of the dragon, era of the whatever.
Although we don't mean that they have their own version of that troubles like us.
Era didn't find us.
Alright, just give me one moment.
I don't know. But based on the two.
It's 2,222 ED post divergence.
Right. Well, in that case,
I wonder if we caused divergence.
So 2,000 years after this.
No.
okay.
So going back to the other campaign, you guys were still in the PV era.
Okay.
For you guys, it's only been about 200 years.
Us as past
Past years, yes.
use.
Past years.
So I guess I'd like to ask Areth what year he believes he's paying.
It should be about 2,220.
About 2 years.
Sorry, clarification, 2,200.
22 years?
20, yes.
That was 100 years. That is 10, right?
Yeah, but you're 2,222.
So
he said that he was
22? 20.
2022.
yeah, right now, currently, right, for him, 2,200.
So for him, he thinks it's 2,200.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
In 20 years.
it's been 20 years.
Okay. You said it's been 200 years.
Yes.
From
So he would have been 22 when he got frozen, right?
No, you can get the sense that he somewhere in that time frame, he was just said that he knows, he thinks it's the year 2,200. So,
I was just
if
trying
it
to,
probably some year, he's down.
22.
Yes,
I was trying to get clear information.
yes.
So 22 years.
So we'll confirm. Areth believes he's been there for 22 years.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's great anything. Didn't you burn down a forest,
You talking to me or
Areth?
I don't think you know that.
Yeah, you.
I don't see that.
That's also on a completely different continent.
I know school.
But with history rolls, 12, and then you're proficient, right?
Yeah, that's supposed to be industry. I assisted
Oh, okay.
at 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah,
14.
I'm proficient.
Okay. None of you recognize any of the names or anything like that.
Which is in smoker.
Do you, by chance, know the name Saphira Frostwatch?
Sounds.
I know.
I don't know what I know. Five history.
But I've you there's I won't say name, but it is someone that you know of has the last name. Frostwatch. There's somebody that you know.
Frostwatch. Sounds familiar.
Let's say today, can I make a roll?
It's
true.
Do I have to be proficient?
you don't have to be proficient. You can roll. It's just you two probably would have never
rescued Frostwind.
Sorry, say again.
So I would that Arceus was engaged to is the Frostwind.
No.
Fair amount. Was somebody at the outpost?
Getting warmer.
what was it? Yvonne's family.
Was it the leader of like their other team?
Meredith?
No, it was the other one. Did it start with an A?
Did start with an A.
I know who it is, but I can't. It was the leader of blue team, the person who owned the ship.
Oh,
Right back, guys.
I don't write them. I love you. I feel you just have a useful actually.
I have a bunch of notes. They're just not for this campaign.
I have a note that says, keep eye on Drayden with 3 marks.
Hey, how's that working so far? I haven't killed yet. I've never tried.
Is there anything else you guys wish to ask? To help you, she had a child. I can't remember exactly her name.
I mean, maybe she's the daughter of this Saphira.
Maybe this one. Maybe the team. Right.
Yeah, we probably ran into her.
Well, I need to speak with her.
Mother or her daughter?
The mother, Sophia.
You might be a friend of mine.
Last I know of her, she was at the Frostwatch outpost, and she was the captain of.
But you're playing our. You're telling us this is our as Areth, right?
Yes.
You're acting a little bit too smart.
You're the smart one.
I can just bring it back. Look,
You killed yourself.
I did. I have the ability to bring back one individual here. Who of the individuals do we think would be the best to bring back first?
There's someone in our current party. He's reducing use. Rob just seems more like all muscle, no protein.
That is not an answer.
Rob seems to be very like in it for himself.
Alright, so maybe you should go this way. So, out of the 4, go.
So who's the 4 again?
So it's Esther, Dragonborn. Last we do not know. Wrong, because it's not we don't know. Tabby and Areth. Although, that will be
And not Aaron.
Aaron's alive.
Okay.
These are the 4 dead people.
Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I mean, Tabby and Mom are pretty much the same characters. If you think about it.
But we need Tabby to get into some of the other realms, unless he has weird cult knowledge.
That's true. But we already have
I can put it again. But
But we already have a Tabaxi type.
first, who we ran as Arceus just so we can make fun of him. Aaron, what can they do?
So,
Make sure we make an intelligent use of this ability.
so, first of all, I'd like to ask, what are you trying to do to my friends?
Bring them back from the dead.
Okay, in what matter do you have, like, a cleric revive?
Let me see what this spell even requires. I just forgot about the requirements.
Resurrection or resurrection require a diamond.
Or diving. It would be raced. Now I don't currently have diamond, but you probably did.
I don't currently have a diamond on me. We weren't expecting what we came across, and
No doubt.
I would prefer we should get out of this
My diamond on
area as soon as possible.
That's last session. That small knife I found. Did it contain any diamonds?
Yeah.
Next question. Those 4 rings that I found. One of them died.
There are some that have like inverted
Okay.
gems and stuff. You'll have to get a closer look at them to see.
I am on with Areth on this. I think we should at least get out of this area and then decide
Yes,
who we bring back.
I'll tell you this: the thing that froze us in that ice was not what we thought. It was something a lot bigger. That is what its lair is. That was just his pet.
Can we move faster, guys?
You should. Should move fast.
Get back to the cabin.
I think we were going away from this entire area, right?
Ideally, I need to get to the outpost.
Then onward to the outpost.
Yeah.
Did you say we outpost?
No, I didn't. Oh.
Yeah.
We outpost.
But yet, this is walking and talking.
Of course.
Yeah, the captain. He was the captain of the Silver Song.
So let's remember to overlook. Yeah.
Everyone's dead.
I don't think so.
Something not.
I don't think we talked to her as much as we probably should.
Probably not, but
It's more important.
yeah. We had
Excuse me.
advice.
Being engaged.
So, who among you is leading the charge?
And remember that whoever is leading it, or whoever is carrying the bodies, too.
Well, we got Rick carrying one. Karen carrying one, I guess. I don't know who it is. Colin carrying one.
Areth would carry one.
Then I'll be. I'm trying to think of a formation that would be like tactical. If 4 people are carrying bodies, or 3 people.
Wait a second.
No,
Finally, there's a practical use for one of my damn spells that I've been trying to use for forever. And that is,
carry dead bodies.
It's over.
yeah, it is called Carry Dead Body. It is
That's an interesting story.
It is, if I can find it, the disc, yes, the floating disc.
Okay.
That I can cast as a ritual. Well, so. Jesus, where is it?
Does it take time to perform the ritual?
It'll be 10 minutes, 10 to 11 minutes.
As long as
Concentration.
yeah.
So probably an hour or two.
Duration 1 hour. And it can hold up to 500 pounds.
That'll hold at least.
Well, I mean, Rom is like half of that.
So it's going to be about it's 1 inch. Once I move like 20 feet away from it, then it'll start following me. I can't go over a cliff with it. I can just, whatever it won't, it'll stop there.
Over gaps.
Yeah.
That's how I would just throw the dead bodies across. They're dead.
So what are they going to do?
No, there's no parts. It's fine.
I mean, Arceus is just often a real boy again.
Isn't he currently actually made out of wood-like materials?
No, he's a
He's
So he was at like
the one was just for
a cliff edge or something like that.
okay, cool.
It'll just fit and it's still
sounds good.
something like that. But it's functional. Because he was a miner and he was like putting stuff, like hunting with a bunch of dwarves.
Very young. Minor.
Yeah, that kind of
My polypore spell. Could I do it?
miners. Hey,
Why not something big and flying?
Like how we're all walking and talking to you guys are all having this conversation.
Well, what can
I can finally for my service, the floating disc.
After survival. Man, I'll look at the back of the line.
It had a disc.
I like that he was giving me help.
What?
It's too late, I guess.
I couldn't help you with that.
Because you already
The roll's been rolled.
That's a 7.
Maybe do
I seem to be lost.
guidance or something.
I would like. It would be a bit.
I have guidance. Can I guidance myself?
No, we
No, you
can.
can't guidance.
Yeah.
Maybe you should let
Well,
people
technically
go.
you can, but
I forgot I even have it.
because you have already rolled it, I think that's how
More than 5 minutes.
I never said the no. I didn't say what I rolled on. I just rolled it and saw it. It's not my fault.
Could I ask Yvonne if she is aware or knows where, or heard her family talk about it, not like the outpost we're looking for, possibly?
Yeah, we can get with that in a moment. For you and your survival, it takes you a little bit. It's not like you haven't just recently tried this path, so it's not like it's terribly hard. It just takes you a little bit longer than you initially were wanting it to. The DC on it was a 10, so
And so I rolled a 1 and got a 7.
yeah, which is not bad considering.
And I forgot that I have guidance and didn't even realize it. Couldn't guidance myself. I can touch myself and give myself guidance at will.
You can adventure stuff.
I can.
It's not miners.
Not miners. I'll never touch you, don't worry. I would have been 10 with that being a guidance.
Miners, not miners.
I would like to ask which one of you managed to free me out of the ice.
First person.
Well, I
No stuff.
thank you. After we get out of here, I think it'd be wise for me to give you something in return for helping.
Would you have your inventory? You remember?
I mean, he tried to get all 3.
You are very welcome.
It was a
No need to be thinking about any gifts right now or anything like that. I think what we should focus on is probably getting you
Well, I don't exactly know where you guys will be going. I know you guys might have other plans, and I can maintain the two of my fallen comrades, and I take up.
What creature? The initial.
The one that we all were fighting against was this massive worm. It was over 100 feet long, and that's what's causing all of these. These honeycomb patterns in this area. And we were tasked to investigate this area, and I'd say at this point you guys have gone to the housing here about walking out of it at this point. And you would notice that Areth, looking on his face, it's like it's different here. It's a lot different than he initially came here with.
It's only been 20 years. I'm a little shell shocked.
Yes, the atmosphere here is different. It is a lot more chaotic than it was, and I believe it is. We were sent here for searching why there was some atmospheric changes and all that kind of stuff here, and we believe it was some sort of creature, and I believe that beast is shaping this landscape.
So we're leaving the house right now, or are we
Yeah, you'd be out of the house at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're just leaving the house. If
That
you wanted to do something, you can.
did I keep that journal from Gimli Fireforge?
Yes.
Would it happen to have any dates in it?
So, it did have a ledger and stuff, but it wasn't like it was a date of like people coming in and that kind
Would
of
it
stuff.
have any recent dates?
Looking through it real quickly, no, there's no recent date.
But recent for Areth?
If you show it to him, yeah, possibly.
I show the ledger to Areth, saying like, okay, so the last date you remember is 2200.
Correct.
Read that, and I point to a date.
You can't read.
Areth freaks out.
I don't know how you can read that handwriting.
Health focus, I got it.
He wrote the natural one.
Tell him then what the date is.
So you can't read the language.
I tell him what the date is.
Alright. Yes. We didn't really look through this house or anything. We actually entered through a different area. But that date does sound familiar. Like, I remember it vaguely. The landscape around here was just starting to flip up with tornadoes and thunderstorms.
What do I read the date as?
You read it as 2150. And
So, was the years before Areth said you got there, but it seems like.
Yeah.
I think probably we were on a different time schedule.
We were on it. They were on a
Yeah, but I think that continent is a different time schedule.
probably.
Well, but also the same thing. Continents can have differences because of technology.
Wait, so if they were on a different. No, because you came to this house. Never mind. Same question. So right now, we're either deciding to stay with Areth to go to the outpost. What was the other goal?
Well, we have the tier. We just need. We need to bang with the. Well, the thing is with the necromancer. Use the time.
And there was something last session that set him off.
Yes, the part I'd already known. I already know this. I'm not interact directly with the other 200 minutes.
Yeah.
But no, not that.
No, different thing.
Different thing. There's something that's said that was spoken to you.
The important thing. It's like the that one here. It has requested me deliver it. It was to someone. Something. Where is it?
To Ilondra. The city of the elves. And look for champion of the law bearer.
You know what?
If I remember, based on where we are, I'm pretty sure they can't see the screen.
Roll a history or survival.
I would like to give myself guidance, and I'm going to ask this guy for some help.
How do you guys get for help?
So, you know that elf city that, you know exactly, like, was kind of maybe where that direction is from where we are now?
Yeah.
Oh, the laundry.
You have a comment there deeply.
I think it sounds familiar.
You know the background from the time. It's like
There's one person here that has been to that place.
Oh, he's dead.
No, they are in this room.
Excursus. Do you know about that elf city about where it is from here?
He heard it went to the guild, they're the Makers Guild, or created plan to try to become part of the guild, and he had
What direction?
from where we are at.
Where we are.
DM, would I know?
I would say you could roll with advantage, and then you could just also roll straight, but with your guidance. And then your DC is a little bit lower, but yours is going to be a little higher. Since you never.
What role am I making in this?
In the investigation, survival, history.
Can I do history?
Yeah,
You can pick whatever one you
pick
want.
whatever one's best for you. But also, Dread, I'll give you advantage still.
I'll do
as you're looking help on
Okay,
Conlon.
so that's 15. That's 4.
And
26.
You have advantage.
26 at advantage.
Oh, it's a 2.
Like guidance.
So 18.
So 18. So with you also helping, it takes you a little bit, but then you still get it before he does. But within like seconds, he's like, "Oh, so it's most likely in this direction." With you describing.
Sorry, I thought he was talking.
Oh, he was.
I was talking with Colin there, like, I recall a bit of information that someone, I believe it was Curtis.
I was messing with my bit.
From the direction that y'all got, would it? I guess we don't know where the outpost is.
Well, I know it's south of the Frostspire.
Yeah. So from the outpost being south, the city is in which direction from the spire?
Alright.
Most likely.
Then
I guess southeast.
It's southeast. Wait, I know, it's because I'm waiting for the DM to tell me.
I'm getting the map. Hold up.
In my brain, your brain can.
Or those are not.
I love caramel. Picking caramel too.
I'm trying to think.
What, who the champion of the lawyer could be?
No,
Is it pink?
trying to.
You guys?
He's like,
Either rock or me.
so, from where you currently are, which is the Frostspire Pinnacle, the Frostwatch outpost is directly south. And
What's the law prayer be that guy that we Like that, I got his hand nailed to the wall, and then we like took it out, healed it, and then just changed it back in.
That's fine. But it is far, far east, so you would be going even past the Aurora Bell Cascade and the Whisper Wind Hole.
There's a possibility that they could have fixed their ship at the outpost or have an extra ship that we could use.
They did say it was going to take a couple of months.
How long has it been though since we?
Not even a month.
So we have the Tear of Bahamut.
Yeah, the Tear of the Bahamut. Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, the Cascade Waterfall is not where the Tear of Bahamut is. It's the other place, right?
Candy Cane Forest.
Because I believe you changed that.
So that was where the bank Tiamat was. And you would, it was guarded by Gilligan.
So we did that.
But that's why she's also now in a very weak state.
Okay. So, Scale of Ioun was we were told, but you changed it.
Yeah, the Scale of Ioun, because I had flipped the two, is supposedly in the Whisperwind Hole, which that's where Arceus was disintegrated. And there was a big party, a group of individuals there with the Matacon plate looking for it, which you can gather.
There was that nightshade lady.
They probably still haven't found that.
Or nightshade.
So I feel like we should. And that was also east, correct?
Yep, that is in the same direction.
So we do need to go east, but we also, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go south for possible information.
Well, and a ship. That's
Awesome shit.
Possibly be able to get onto a ship, which could expedite some of this process.
Because even if it wasn't like the big, even if they had something that would make the trip faster, it would be beneficial.
like the ice pipes. that
The
they
ice
broke.
bikes, yeah.
Well, no, you see.
Uh,
You always go and see.
I say so.
Didn't
We can hang
have
around.
with
Yeah, you do have some stones keep.
But there are no trees around here. You can't exactly
Well,
pick this up.
there are trees.
yeah.
Yeah, they're dead trees, but they still function. There's a lot of them.
So
Yeah, you can still use dead trees.
So I would say it'd probably be best right now to go south
To the outpost.
to the outpost. Maybe from there we can get some form of better transportation, so we can
We're about to contact Keelan.
we can contact Keelan on the way to the outpost.
Ooh, yeah, because what if she can, like,
We
what
have
if she can get us closer? Yeah.
it could even help us find help.
So while we make our way to the south side, game plan is we start heading south towards the outpost. During that time, we contact Keelan, and then maybe she can either help us get to the outpost a little faster, or maybe she can give us a little bit of
Life energy.
life. So we're kind of hurting, all of us.
I don't think a long rest is fixed for living, but who doesn't have a quick step or something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm less worried about them at this moment because I don't know if Keelan can help us.
I don't know that she can help dead people.
She can. It's just
Yeah, she was. That's bad.
Yeah, but do you have any idea how resource intensive that is?
yeah. That's why I'm not too worried about that.
Well,
Yeah, it's kind of more of like 1,000 gold.
I think 500 grand.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's just the thing spent by the one above that because it's been paced that the revivify one.
I say that only requires spending 500 grand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
and technically, wouldn't the
Like,
ice,
what? 7 days?
10 days.
10 days?
wouldn't the ice preserve the body so it wouldn't be as?
It's more of the goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gentle repose.
You know, that'll make it quick.
we'll have to decide on who to resurrect.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm just gonna gentle repose all four of them. So that way they're preserved until we
What kind of abilities You have 2 allies out there.
So Ron was very much, he was also a worshiper of the Lawbearer. He definitely had some celestial, and he could do some damage. He was a heavy hitter. He also could create magical items.
In your opinion, who would you want back?
I would want both of my friends back.
Realistic.
If you could only pick one,
Who is strategic and
who can help us the most? I mean, if you want
One would be able to help the most.
Well, Areth would pick K.
Do you guys have a? I mean, it looks like you have some sort of healing abilities. Then Esther might not be the best bet. He's more of the healer, and he also is had a past of sneaking in and not doing so favorable things to people with bounties. And some without.
If they were willing to pay.
just even hasn't seen this, then probably would be first to meet the lawyer. It's interesting and around this. They just been going to a lot there eventually.
Eventually,
We're going to be making our way there to having a detour.
Oh, yeah, it's just our options.
so yes.
We need to wait for that in the first place. But
We'll wait for Diamond in the
I
first
think we
place.
have a choice we got for it.
And maybe this frost may rating that something.
Well, and with our friends, it was
I think Tabby would be
a
the best
Tabaxi.
to get us to the scale.
Drow. Was there an Areth Tabaxi?
Yeah, but both back.
That's right. So I could, for some reason I was like Areth and Leon's of yeah, but no, it's Tabaxi.
If you want it to be a Leon, you can make one.
We had Tabby the cat.
Yeah,
Tabby the Cabbie. He was more brute force, similar to the person you were describing first.
the more you're able to take a hit.
Take a hit, yeah. Give none in return. Then we had Arceus, who was a rather mysterious fellow.
Who had issues of being gay and probably
Other
around dead.
other issues.
That's what Curtis thinks.
Well, he's already been. We already brought him back,
Exactly.
so he used his coin.
Yes, this yard.
Yeah, we still want the last option.
You got for lucky with that one.
He got extra lucky.
Last time we were in the he talked to him on a lot. Curtis did.
Yeah.
And he didn't like what he was hearing about these souls being had. And he said he was trying to think, he's like, it's just so dark and so disturbing, and he just doesn't know what to think of it. And he doesn't like getting resurrecting somebody like him.
Luka's on Curtis' side.
He's trust. We can fix it.
That's sorry. You know all of my name and my party, but what are your names and what is your group?
If we ever name ourselves, yeah.
We don't got a name. We're not that well put together.
Let's start
That should be us.
with you. The next one.
For a rogue squad.
Oh no.
My name is Luka. It's very nice to meet you.
And what are your capabilities?
Magic. Ranged magic.
Magic parents.
I didn't have magic parents.
Sure, it's hard to
My father actually prayed to someone to save me. That someone saved me. And here I am.
You got it.
I did get lucky. I'm a nepo baby. You know what?
It's a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Someone born in.
Famous, successful because of his parents.
Yeah.
Opened the doors for him.
Except I also know that I am one, and I'm very okay with that.
I've never heard of that term.
And then,
Because you're not a Nepo baby.
So you don't care about it.
and then you, Dragon.
Well, I'm good with beasts and can attack them far with my bow. And so, decent amount of healing. But I am also Drayden.
What's it supposed to be, Drayden?
I'm Conlon. I'm a resident leader, not by choice.
Most pillars are not necessarily by choice.
I mean, you gotta pray to your god.
What god?
And then you, my
What's happening? Looking for
The R/atheist.
Or normally of Silver Haven, part of the Maker's Guild, and I can tell you what I'm doing here. I'm being held against my will.
We can bring you back.
Anytime you want. I know, I need to attack. Unfortunately, I do need to attack. Traveling through different dimensions and planes. And I don't know where I'm at.
Wasn't even supposed to.
group of convenience, that is.
Yeah.
Then you got
I think I introduced myself to you.
We were hired by someone to find the treasure, and well, things got worse.
Necromancer, yeah, it's great.
relation to Geladon.
There it is, relation. Yes. Who's Keldon? My mother. Oh, man.
Who doesn't?
But I was
So what's about you?
Terrible curse.
Does Rob still have the lethal cancer?
His eyes glue. His eyes were glowing blue. Gold, so I'd assume it's full force.
Totally forgot about that. Where's that to think of too?
Well, you don't know that.
That is true.
What is the other one? 30 silver spikes on his arms.
You don't see any on his arms. He's fully decked in gear. You don't see him again.
You see dried blood in the hole in the helmet.
You would have, I'm assuming, like some kind of like metal glove too. Like there would be no section of you that wouldn't be
Yeah, it's
covered.
like it's just full on wrong.
Yeah. And then on his back there is these cannibal-looking wings.
Unfortunately, yes, but I suppose we're all
And then the name of your party.
Not applicable. Currently, don't got
We all huddle for a second. Alright, let's think of something. They were the 7 deadly sins. That's pretty good. What are
There are
the
only 3 of them now.
There's
only one of them.
Well, technically, there's 1, 2. Oh yeah. I guess 3.
Well, that's all.
Yeah, one that's alive. So the single deadly sin.
The last two.
That's 3, 4.
What I think seals this down.
Well, there's 5 of us.
King Dragons.
That's his elemental.
It's the guys who were going after the dragons.
we're like dragon hunter seekers.
Yeah.
Seekers, including seekers.
What was that?
the seeker.
Seekers.
Not that good.
I was gonna say Cinco Seekers, but it's
Think of
I don't think you need
He doesn't know what to say.
That language hasn't even. So the secrets, I like that.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry about your loss.
As you. Sorry about yours too.
It's an inconvenience for us right now.
Oh, dang, Rob's gonna get it.
I don't know if ours is a blessing or a curse. We'll find out later.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
No. How many times do you guys have to carry the suit of armor?
It's been more than I'd like to keep. But he also has done his fair share at protecting us, so.
Have you?
The whole time we're moving.
Have you ever Has he always had the armor on?
Not really.
There was one moment that he didn't have his armor on, and we were in, what was the name of the village? It was the Druid. Yeah, Firebrand. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
This is the one. This to me.
Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it was the Druid encampment of Firebrand. They had a spa, and it was
Luka's eyebrows raised.
me, Mock, and anyway.
No, not Mock.
Oh, wrong.
The blind-born
Rug.
I think it was just those three.
Yeah, it was us three, and there was this interaction afterwards where Mock and another party of ours, Illidan, they got into a fight, and the guards just said, take it outside. They did, made sure nobody got killed, but Mock wiped the floor. Not Mock, wrong. Wiped the floor with Illidan.
Well, take that in consideration.
It was trying to
I think it was
teach.
So
It was trying to teach Rom humility and not being so cocky and all that, but that didn't really help in that aspect. But he's since has grown out of that being more worshiper of the lawbearer. He still has that tendency, but
I want to make sure we're still on track of what we're doing. I need to make a survivor, obviously.
yes.
And can I ask my Drake to help me out?
Yeah, you can get your help action. Yeah.
I have advantage
Yeah.
in my guidance.
Yeah.
13, 14, 20.
And you all decided to go to the outpost.
Yes.
They're heading towards the outpost, and I believe we should probably be having Curtis try to contact Keyleth while we're doing this.
Okay.
Well, we have the message sent, so.
Oh, you knew what she gets. It's like,
Oh yeah, that was
spell.
Yeah,
yeah, that was to you.
you have to run.
Yeah, it's a special rock because it's not just like message rock. It's the actual person sending, so you can actually do it on the different planes. It's that one.
So I did the one.
That one was just
Ascending stuff.
sending stuff.
Okay, not sure how we're taking.
So you have 25 words. Yeah, so you have sending. So you have 25 words that you can say.
Okay. And I guess I don't have anything ready. I'm going to pull a text here.
Yeah, we can count.
Bring it, Drake.
Keyleth. Sorry for the misspell.
Sorry for the misspell. So Keyleth.
comma.
That's not a word good.
We have the.
Oh, what did he just what is he? Shit.
What is the name of that stupid ape?
It's the Tear of Bahamut.
So like Tila have. Gonna sound so stupid. Tear, no. Tear.
Areth have the
Tear, no. Just Tila. I say space. Tila, we have here is Bahamut. Right? If we just go like misspell it a little bit. The Bahamas.
Yep.
We have the Tear of Bahamut.
We have the Tear of Bahamut. And help.
Four dead. We have
Oh yeah. The 4 dead. We can't forget those.
Okay.
4 dead. Need help.
So
It's 12 words.
that works. You don't have to use all 25. But so I will say this: the next time whenever you cast a spell, you won't be able to reverse whatever you're saying. It's a one and done thing.
Oh, dude.
So you have to like think beforehand before you say, or you could think and then throw it out the window and say whatever you want. No, you're good.
He was thinking of it as he said, he's like, wait, no, that's wrong. So what?
So if it's only 12, it was going to fill out Bahamut.
But yeah, that's why I was like, when
Yeah,
you're
we're saying, we have Tear of Bahamut, 4 dead, need help.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yep.
When you are journey for the
Oh, we wait for an answer. Yeah.
onward.
brief moment before you get a response, Curtis. A little busy right now. Something is happening with Muriel. Something's bad.
Do we get to count her word?
Yes, but
Get it. I think it's happening with Muriel. Maybe that transfusion.
wait, whoa, don't make me. And then that's where it cuts.
Yep, I think she's
Shoot, I think that's
No, it's yeah.
sorry.
So with that, did we all hear that?
No, it's just him.
What did you hear, Curtis?
That Muriel is turning. I wonder if as that she's in trouble. She's busy right now. Muriel is having a freak out, probably due to our ill-gotten gains and trying to do it again. Yeah. I wonder if her condition's gotten worse. So we can't help it.
Probably.
Basically, she can't help us right now. So we got to make do.
Okay. Well,
Let's get going.
Yep, keep going.
nothing we can do, so let's go.
You keep on going. Keep on trudging. What did you roll for your 20? Easy enough. You're making good headway. It'd be about from Frostspire Pinnacle. Be about maybe a week to get out of this storm that you're currently in.
It'll take us a week.
To get out of the storm. Because it's about 6 miles of storm that you're going through.
So we're only going a mile a day.
If you try to rush it, you're gonna have to be making saves.
I just
That's up to you guys.
I'm good with this terrain,
Yeah,
which is probably making it easier for us.
yes, which is easier, but it's still very, very bad. And in this area, you're still going at, instead of your full speed, you're still going half instead of like a 4 or like a 75% of your normal speed. Because this is uncharted territory for you specifically, and the storm is not an actual storm.
Yeah.
So that is up to you guys' decision. Do you guys want to rush And I'm trying to make push.
It's no
Yeah.
because the dead people are preserved, right?
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
The raised that on it.
I know it extends the period of time in which a body. Yeah, you know.
Effectively extends the time limit for raising a target from the dead. Since days spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the time limit, spells such as raise dead.
So once its spell work wears off, the next period, pretty much.
Well, I agree with
So the
Moth.
duration is 10 days. So every 10 days, I sprinkle some salt on the
I
line.
think we have right here.
Just keep the priority done.
One day,
Well, season we're doing.
you're in freezing temperature, right? Not like,
It's more faults or
oh, that's clear.
yeah, it's faults keeping its
If they're like, that's okay.
okay.
I agree with
Also
Moth.
prevents that.
I say we should rush the first day.
The last. Okay, this
I
one.
meant the last one. They were out. Then we can.
I'd say you meant we're trying to get as far away from where we just were as possible.
It's probably best that we make it easy to start. That way we're not exhausted in the storm as well. Probably would be a terrible idea.
Just do the distance and be used to transport dead
Yeah.
bodies. It might need to take a cart with it for that hour. I can recast it probably.
We'll rest up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so onward.
Long rest.
Okay. Alright, so first day of travel, I need somebody to make a perception with disadvantage of the storm to see if you find a good place to go.
So I would like to also assist him, give him guidance, so he doesn't have disadvantage, it's a straight roll. Then
That is a. Oh, recall casting is the 21. It's built.
No.
with your
I do not remember guidance for
I was like, I'm giving you guidance.
23.
Okay. Okay, with the point that you do manage to find a kind of an out-known hill that looks to have a den inside, and with your past perception, it looks like it has been an abandoned den. There's no fresh carcass or anything in there.
Okay, like go first.
No fresh tracks, no nothing.
And
But for all you know, Storm could have just walked away with tracks.
I would ask Curtis if he could mold the earth to give us some barriers from like the storm a little bit.
I can also do that. I can also do ice.
Yeah, I can do ice too.
Why not both?
Yeah. Well, there's probably going to be one. It's probably going to be easier.
And I know Luka can help too.
I'll make the, whatever barrier is needed.
Kind of
Even
the useless.
I should be able to make a kill for all the rest. I,
To best that survival.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not able to manage bolts.
we'll raise the earth where we need it.
But
And then,
definitely it's going to have to survive stuff.
so both of us. Do you have shape water or just shape?
I have both.
Both. Okay, let's make a kind of like a wall around the indent, right?
Yeah.
This hill.
Yeah.
We'll make a wall around so we have some protection from the storm. And then I'll cast minor illusion so it looks like that's not there.
Nice.
Also, if we can use the earth and try to mold it into an extra layer of, like an extra wall against the dead too. Yeah.
Sorry, second.
I was saying, put something up on the dead. Deeper in.
So it's just like, it's kind of like a bear den. It's not like it doesn't go.
It's not a cave.
It's not a cave.
10 or 15 feet deep.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I could effectively create water and or the surrounding ice around it. I'm assuming just in cases.
Yeah.
To make it work. And then you do the minor illusion. Hey,
Just look like a big
that
ball
way
of
we
ice.
and a little hot fire.
There. Come here. All right, let's do
So you
that.
don't unbox yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to die.
I do. I can throw in the fire.
I mean, it'll smell like something with all the dead bodies there.
It's outside. We're free. Make it free.
That is true. Okay, fine. Then maybe not.
Bodies don't get taken by whatever. Okay.
Well, then I also cast minor illusion.
I think we should have them inside. They're not decaying. They're gonna suck out.
Yeah, they're not gonna smell cold.
That's true, and I can easily make a big pit and have to go into.
Well, they're jerky. They're fine.
Go. All right. So we're ready. Let's
After this.
First watch, second watch.
take first.
Okay, nice.
We only have 1 inch to the cave. We just have 1 person watch. Just kind of
Yeah.
walk.
Areth, you should probably rest.
And I have Nyla with me, so I do have backup.
Then let's start resting.
I first watch with disadvantage because it's storm.
So we do get a strict base.
Flag.
My guidance.
I think you leave it until I do.
Ooh, that's like a 19, 22, and it's perception.
Yep.
28.
Looking off into the distance, your watch goes uneventful. Now, who do you choose to take second watch? Who do you wake up? You can wake up more than one, maybe like one.
Who can handle themselves well? I would probably go to Moth and let him know he's out. If he needs any help, obviously, whoever you need to.
Was it just me in the cave? Since right now, walk will go and walk his own. Only one entrance to walk. That's
Roll a perception with disadvantage.
it is a 17.
Looking off into the distance, the storm seems to have gotten stronger, and it's almost like a whiteout. You can't see within 15 feet in front of you.
Again, might do. We'll just
Let it ride.
let it try.
Looking around, trying to listen, you do hear some very faint rumble sound, but you can't. You don't know where it's exactly coming from, and looking out, you don't see any like thunder or anything else out there. But you can only see 15 feet.
That's scary, but I stay alert until I watch is over.
Do I see anything?
They're getting kind of
Like entry rest, I can still see and hear as normal.
So you do hear that faint rumble, and then make a perception with disadvantage. You see even less. You see about 10 feet in front of you, but that's it. And it's just white.
Sound louder at all?
It seems like it is almost all around you right now. But you don't know where it's coming from. It's all around you.
Taking the ground.
You feel not the ground itself is not shaking. It's just like a rumble in the air.
Almost like thunder,
Almost, yeah.
but it seems close.
Yeah, it seems like it's all around him. Around.
Is he outside or something?
I'm inside the cave.
Inside, right out.
Like hear this sort of thing.
Nope, none of you are hearing it at all.
Just me.
Because he's technically up all the time. Yeah, like all of your guys' passive perceptions right now is half because you guys are asleep. So,
Mine's only an 80.
Go at 19.
Sure.
Fine.
Be prepared. Just be prepared with it then.
I will.
Shit, yeah.
How big is the opening of the cave is?
depends on how.
I don't think the cave is big as.
It probably
Oh, it's not.
2 like bear size could walk in side by side.
Oh, so it's like a 20-foot wide.
Yeah,
okay.
it's decent.
I will prepare I'll prepare a shatter. If something, which I'm guessing there's probably some kind of flying beast of some sort, I don't really know. But if anything tries to come towards the cave entrance, shatter to get as close as possible.
Okay. You're trying to keep an eye out using your 17, and you're only 15 feet ahead of you to look.
Pretty much. Like if they don't have appears, well, but nothing else, I'll just wait.
So you're marking your spell slot because you're holding
Yes.
your shatter. About 10, 15 an hour.
I wouldn't go. I would go until, I guess, how long watch would it take? 2, 3 hours? Okay.
And that rumbling sound is still going on this whole time.
Well,
You hear a big thunder strike as you see a flash of light throughout the distance of the fog as you see 2 massive, an air elemental and a lightning elemental just battle each other out.
that we can't clear.
I would say with that big loud thunder, everybody gets shook awake.
What was that? I'll point out. Can I see it? Is it lighting on it?
So it was a brief moment, and
Okay.
then it subsides, so it's just white.
I'll quickly cast at the first level. I use a first level spell slot to use my primal awareness. If I'm in my favorite terrain, it's a 6-mile radius
You get
of elementals.
Aberrations.
elementals, aberrations,
Fae.
fae, undead.
Celestial, yeah. So, aberrations, fae, celestial, dragons, elemental, fae, fiends.
Okay, but no elemental.
Elemental, I think that. Yeah. Like any of those opinions that are within 6 miles.
You get a humongous smorgasbord of beings of elementals everywhere around you. Like, it doesn't exactly tell you where, but
Yeah,
it tells you how big it is. Or
It doesn't tell the creature's location or number.
or number.
It just tells me that they're there.
They're everywhere. But you don't know exactly where, but they're everywhere.
The daily. Can you lower, man?
I just go lots of elementals up all fast.
Use Mulder's cancer to feel the fun of the day. You feel like little people.
Little people.
We don't want to die of it.
I'm gonna kill 2 others in my second rest of the.
You have holes in the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that ruin the minor illusion on it?
I mean, technically, the minor illusion is still there. It's just, it's only a minor illusion. It's a very small
It's like a
box.
5x5.
One small box that's like, that looks odd.
Oh, then I take that.
Well, you'd probably be able to match that with the surface area where those holes are. Because I don't think we would have made them in many places or throughout a big area.
Yeah, but that image is concentration based. So you'd have to stay up to maintain that.
So it's
drawn.
So yeah,
It dropped as soon as
Yeah, as soon as you fell asleep, that's when it dropped. That's why you do bigger spells to do those kind of things.
So concentration.
I'll swap this.
Okay, I was gonna say that ends your watch. Third and final
I'm
watch.
kind of always watching. I will have someone else help with you. I'll pick Luka.
Need you to make a perception with first
Getting a shitty rest. Get all of his spell slots back.
so that is a 14.
Man, it's hard to see through the storm. You occasionally do get to see like massive flame strikes, and at one point you see like a flame just emerge, and like a big, massive, or type of one too, just fighting at each other.
Well, this is a magic storm, right? So it just disrupt all the elementals in the area. Get them all riled up. I'm talking to myself, by the way.
I think.
Okay. I will keep an eye on the little peephole we have. I would also like to I would like to see how Yvonne's doing.
Ask me.
How you doing in there?
I'm doing fine. Just reminiscing with my brother. You know, when we would go out in the garden and swing and all that other fun stuff.
Are you warm?
No, I'm very, very cold still.
Okay.
There are a lot of warm bodies that I hear about.
That you can inhabit?
I mean, my brother did it once. I don't know why I don't. I might be able to.
On another topic.
By the way, you're not hearing any of this.
No.
No. This is all in his head.
Oh, no.
On another topic.
Unless if he's speaking the word out loud.
in head.
He's got mad poop face.
Would I remember the name of the lady that Areth is trying to find at the outpost?
Tear of Frost.
Was it that, or was it the mom?
No, it was Sophia Olivia was.
Oh,
You're trying to
Hey,
remove go
Lady Newbie hired the ship floor to the dog.
was the daughter? Yeah.
So it was looking for her mom.
Oh, we're looking for her mom.
Yeah, she's the one at Frostwatch.
So, Areth is looking for the mummy, which is Sabina Frost.
Okay.
I'm trying to test your guys' memory to see if you can remember.
That's on you guys. and other than Ian Curtis.
Yeah, other than you two, we don't know. You have never met her before. And it starts with an A.
They haven't had
And then with an A.
Amelia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just popped into my head. You might have heard of someone named Amelia. Maybe she was friends with your mom and pop, or maybe she's even come to your inn. No.
Name sounds familiar. But was it a white and blue, silver-haired child?
Just a white blue hair. What's a child anymore?
She's not a child anymore.
She's an adult now. So then, yes.
And yes. But she's not a child anymore.
What do you mean? We played together all the time.
We'll go over that later.
We've been dead for a long time, kid.
He's not saying nothing.
I know.
I love the corruption.
That is who we're seeking right now. Get some rest. Hang out with your brother for a little bit. I need some thinking to do.
Well, I'm not hanging out with my brother. Just thinking about the past. You guys killed him.
Oh, yeah, but hey, she was here, so I thought she might be able to communicate it, even though it's in a different plane, through some kind of family bond.
No, it's destroying us all.
Well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Reminisce will. I will talk to you in a moment.
I enjoy it. Keep your promise. You said you were going to give me someone warm.
I mentally think he promised her.
Crossing his fingers.
With that, eventually you do see Areth kind of wakes up. It's not you're still up.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is something that I do since I've lost someone, I guess, a long time ago now. It's something that we used to do back in the day. When somebody saves somebody's life, it's a tradition. You gotta give them something of importance. And you see him go over and hand you a very fine looking boy. Get the correct. Right. A lot of that player.
I see like this for a minute blurry.
So, this, it is a longsword. This was my husband's blade before he passed.
Okay.
And
Why didn't you want it?
because it came in a pair. I have the other one. I will eventually come back for this. It is basically a loner, but it shows appreciation of how you saved my life. And it's called Duskweaver. Once you connect with this weapon, it allows you. I'll just go over the description of the weapon first. So, it is a beautifully crafted longsword. The blade is forged from a dark, kind of shadowy metal. It also seems like the light around it kind of is absorbed, and then it reflects the light. The blade is also etched with intricate patterns resembling swirling shadows and nightmarish landscapes. And in the center of this nightmare landscape, there is a massive tree. The hilt is wrapped in black leather with a pommel set with a dark onyx stone that kind of emits a eerie kind of glow to it. The guard is designed to resemble a skeletal hand that seems to be grasping the blade. That's what the appearance of the blade looks like. What it is capable of doing is when you deal damage to somebody, it kind of zaps their life force a little bit, dealing necrotic damage. It does 1d12 slashing plus a 1d4 necrotic damage. It also has a kind of additional feature with it that when you strike it, a second black shadow strikes as well, which hits another one, dealing it an additional 1d6 necrotic damage on top of that. And you can do that a certain number of times per day. It also, and as you see him like pull it out, hold it, you can see a 10-foot radius around it. It becomes dim light. So where there's light around here, it's just not dark. And once per day, you can make someone who's recently died come back. And they are under your control until you want rest, and then they go back to sleep.
It's someone I know, or someone who is dead with me.
It could be anyone, as long as there is a corpse that you can control.
Good to know. Apologies about your late husband.
Well, not technically dead. He's just something happened.
Either way, that he's not here with you. And sheath the sword to the side. I will make sure to use this wisely. I don't want to damage it. And I'm a very appreciative of that.
But if you don't mind, I would like to gather my dead, and I will actually go up on them from here. I am very capable. I can traverse this area very well.
You could traverse this area very well. However, there are many of elementals out there.
I can see them. I've heard what's going on. They seem a bit occupied, and I can have some capabilities of making myself very hard to see.
Will I have to find you to return this, or do you find me?
I can find you. When it's time for me to retrieve the blade, then I will come for you. And at that time, hopefully, I can get my husband out of this place.
That is what you wish to do. I will not stop you. But take this.
It's dangerous to go without things.
What's my items? Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Well,
It's locked, so
There's a big attack. don't know his purpose. I feel like he's very powerful.
I give him a little bit of rations, a little bit from the healer's kit,
Okay.
and a little tobacco. And a nice little bag. And I like kind of put one arm on her shoulder. Don't get yourself killed.
I don't plan on it. You see him go over to his fallen allies, kind of takes a knee, does like a little cross. It's the law bearers, whatever thing for wrong, and then the other one, he pulled out a bag of coins and puts it over his eyes. Before you see, he opens up a massive black. Actually, hold on. On your body, he would pull out this black piece of cloth that you're just like, what the hell? As he just unfolds it, and then you can see on this whole entire inside where there's just a whole bunch of boxes, money. As he goes to Rom's like, sorry. And just picks her in and then picks Esther in and then picks up the pieces and folds it back up. And then puts it away. Well, I appreciate you look shocked. What's going on?
That is an amazing thing you have there. I have not seen something like that. But I am wondering, pondering the idea of if you would allow our two people to go in there as well.
Yeah, I can. I can put them in there.
Yeah, we can't say nothing. We can't say anything. We're asleep, guys.
So yeah, if that's what you wish, I can do that.
Let me think on it for a second. Wait 5 minutes. Let me think on it for a second because A, that would make our travel easier. But B, if we have a chance to resurrect them, then we would have to find you.
Well, I could also drop them off. Do you know somebody in Frostwatch I could pick up that?
Frost.
We are looking.
Yeah, I start blinking.
Well, I guess he is in his sentinel, so he kind of could wake up because he could hear all this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking now.
Yeah, but it'd be funner if you don't.
But it'd make or break a lot of stuff.
Well, going to the same area as you would be beneficial. Just to seek further transportation to the area that we are going. If you can get there faster than us, then it would probably be a better idea if you can take our two dead friends and drop them off at the outpost. We're going to be going there anyway. And by then you would have already probably gone. You're trying to speak with the mother of Amelia.
Yes, that was the child's name. Oh,
Yes.
Sophia. How is she doing?
Been a minute since I've seen her. Wasn't really close to her.
Well, it's probably been more recent than me, because I saw her when she was a
Fair.
child.
Fair, very fair. That is to be found out, I guess, when we get there. Honestly, last time I've seen her was over a month ago, and so much stuff has happened since that it's kind of not a blur in my memory, but not as strong of a memory.
When you're traveling with adventuring groups, you deal with a lot of stuff. Time does go by quick, and you just don't know what happens.
Especially when you've gone to different planes.
And we did that once. I didn't like that.
Weird. I don't like it either. But with that, if you wouldn't mind helping me put our two friends in your
Yeah.
black paper.
Yeah, no problem. I'll unfold it out again. Is there anything you need to... Do they work up any deity or god view that you know of? Do they have any sort of ritual for the dead?
I don't know. And then, yeah, put it inside.
Fair enough.
I want to say something so bad. I'm like, I can't.
As he folds up the claw, after he hops in, it's like, I forgot to grab something real quick.
By any chance, do you have a diamond in there?
Let me talk.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
You might have a few. Wouldn't that be worth it?
I have 1. And it is a diamond of 300.
I was hoping to.
You're a little slim pickings. We weren't expecting it to be as hard as it was when we got there.
Same as us. Same as us. Well, I don't think we can use that for resurrection.
There was a little past the time for the when we first were hit. We didn't have time to unravel the wall.
Well, you wouldn't happen to have any light armor in there, would you?
No,
I do. Here you go.
What about any magical items that would help aid this our journey?
We have a lot of magical items. It's best that it stays with us. Because
Fair.
they're not all mine, and I'm not sure one of the keep for a bit.
still not from wrong.
Fair.
Keep it.
Just wondering.
Because
I was just wondering.
This armor.
Yes.
Imagine right now.
Thank you very much, Areth,
Yes.
for doing this.
No problem. And you see him pull out a little box.
You know,
Green range.
see one day.
And he pulled out one of them, puts it on. And he's like, it'll be like moving. I just got to get some stuff situated before I head out. But I'll head out before everyone waits. And when he's about to head out at this moment, he gives you a wave.
We do a little.
Okay, pleasure meeting you. As you see him put the ring, the one ring you know. Oh! Then he goes invisible. Not before he casts a spell that you feel this wave of energy go around you, like the slightest footstep would not be heard, and no tracks as he walks out are being put down.
I look out, make sure nobody's out there, and close the door.
As he goes almost to 40.
Just say goodbye, Areth.
He's so bad. Nothing's gonna stand. Not even a god.
And then I go ahead and wake everyone else up.
This for is it long rest?
Yeah. At this point, you all can hit the long rest button.
Yeah.
Ooh! Why am I on Areth's? No, I was on Areth's character sheet.
Not this area. Okay, it isn't the same. We'll have to do that one.
What, the sword?
Yeah. Well, I haven't put it in here before I'm talking. The thing lines. But you all wake up with what just happens. You guys don't know, but all the bodies are not where they were.
What the hell are you doing, Luka? Where did they all go?
Why'd you let him take it?
He had a sort of
Balanced out the magic sword and the magical.
what?
Why'd you let him take it?
Because he can get to the outpost a lot faster than us, and let's be honest, the bodies would have slowed us down a little bit.
We had the floating disc. They were preserved.
You would have to concentrate every hour on the hour in order for it not to go. Oh wait, it doesn't cost a spell slot.
Great, and I can cancel the ritual every 10. So it would be an hour, 10 minutes.
Which
Oh well, that's just well, yeah, it would slow our progress down. Plus, it would be something that, say, if an elemental came and just grabbed the two bodies and ran off with it, then that's something that would detour us. Sure. So
we have friends in Frostwatch that can hold the bodies then.
I made sure to let them know that we would pick them up when we get there. And seeing how he gave me this sword from his recently deceased, yet not deceased husband, I feel like I could trust him.
Why don't trust him? He's a necrophilia.
Well, his husband's not technically dead.
So I guess.
Yeah. What's wrong, dude? You seem upset.
I feel like now we're just wasting time and we should probably move on, because if we stay here any longer, it's just going to impede everything.
Okay, then let's go.
Go as fast as we can.
You know, as fast as you can without being exhausted.
Yep, so roll a survival.
With my guidance and my assistance. Straight roll still?
Yep, straight roll still.
Oh yeah, and I'm in my favorite train, right? So I have double proficiency, so I'm extra 4, I guess. So that's 10, 18, 21. Forgot about it.
Okay. So it was 21?
Yes.
So,
No, 21. 21.
going through,
Lower.
about halfway through the day, then you get a weird sensation. You feel this hunger, this thrill of like a hunt, and just
See a bird first.
on like the tip of your tongue, you feel like iron. There's iron. There's taste.
I just realized I'm proficient in medium armor. I should have asked him. Medium!
What do you do at this moment when you get that sensation?
Sure. I'm currently doing this. Trying to concentrate. I will quickly ask for someone to mold some earth around me. I don't feel like I am going to be safe for a moment.
It's not good.
I don't think I'd see a reason why not to do that, so I'll go ahead and do the mold earth around it. I cast.
Go ahead.
Like this is as far as I can do.
With mold earth, yeah, with enough view quickly in case you.
Do I have an idea why?
You can do an Arcana, an Insights. Yeah, you don't make it.
I can cast guidance.
That's all that we probably have 5 other costs. Then I could talk to you.
Find out through the sorry, what's going on?
I am feeling a urge to hunt.
You have advantage to.
I guess. Then the best way to explain it.
That's great.
It's odd. It's not like necessarily you
So
cylinder.
15.
It's like
15 plus what they get for guys.
part of you, but not you at the same time.
Significant.
Can I cast protection from good and evil on him?
Plus 8.
Then you cast it, you still get that sensation.
That's 24.
I don't know what you did, but
Arcana. With the Arcana you're looking over, it's definitely some sort of connection with that disease that he has.
Oh no, there's transfusion.
There's something that it might not necessarily be his for real, but he can feel it from somebody.
So somebody's killing someone.
So he's not cheating.
Who is he being Oh, Muriel.
Oh, could
Probably just.
Can you focus on it? Try to distract anything?
So Keyless was experiencing something with Muriel.
Can you perhaps call upon her?
And she was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a day.
and I'm going to try to focus on that sensation.
I want you to make a wisdom, see if you can make yourself because it's easy to give in and try to focus on something. It's maintaining control.
What's his name again?
Drayden.
So what do I say to Keelan? Drayden.
Think about what you're gonna say.
Right.
Take your time.
So a saving throw of wisdom.
I just not got it.
Correct?
Yes. Saving throw.
19.
Okay. You manage to focus and you feel that connection between the thousands and thousands of voices and sounds that you're all hearing. And you manage to maintain that one sensation, that trend,
Pulling that out of
pulling that out of all of it. And you focus on that. You feel it pull you. Do you allow it to pull you?
Okay.
Or do you want to stay with it? Feel
Then you get these free days from the.
Yeah, so you get that feeling that it wants to take you somewhere.
You're able to figure out who is feeling this way.
You have no sensation of who.
I'm not sure yet. I could follow this path and try to let it pull me,
It's pulling you, okay. Pulling.
or I can resist it.
I was gonna say, Drayden experiencing what was is what Muriel experiencing, what he, like what is Muriel experiencing, and please advise as well. Pretty. But this works.
Okay, so you cast it and then say it loud to the audience.
Feel it. Drayden's experiencing the urge to eat. Is Muriel okay, and are you okay?
About 5-10 minutes go by. There's no response.
Will.
Let's keep moving then.
Currently, you're screen. I need to either.
And
Can I put him on the disc?
no, but what about your Dray?
Well, you gotta be able to keep you strained currently, and
I could keep him. We could tie him up to the disc.
could just take the disc and put it underneath where I'm at and have it go.
But still going back to what are you doing with this thing trying to pull you, wanting to show you something? You can resist it or you can go with it.
Do we want him to resist it, guys?
Really, I'm going with it.
You know,
You let go and all of you completely encase the brain.
Yes.
Yep.
Then you guys don't see anything.
Okay. I mean, I told you, leave my hand open. I gotta be able to breathe.
You feel behind your eyes a burning sensation. It's kind of like something is sucking the life from you for a moment before that huge burning. As it follows on this trail, this line, this path, you go through forests and trees and into underground and up through this waterfall that's underground to a chamber under the structures. As yes, not under the sea. As you look around you, it's an out of body. You see an individual, the one that you recognize as Noctua. As he looks to you. Now, my sweet puppet. When the time comes, you will do what I say. You will give me the tear. I've already sent someone after you. It's only a matter of time. Sure, you feel their sensation, their thrill of that hunt, and the taste of blood that goes on their tongues. What do you do in this moment as she's looking?
I'm trying to fight back with everything I have, trying to get out of this. So I
Make
can hold
a
everybody.
wisdom with disadvantage.
Would it be a straight roll since he does have protection against good and evil on him?
It's not evil. This is, well, it's evil, but it's also a disease of her creation. It's
Like,
not,
it's already a
it's already affected him.
But isn't she also kind of making it worse?
It's not making it worse.
Simply making part of the connection.
She's simply manipulating the connection.
Disadvantage. Oh, hey, that's a 17. I'll take it. 1 point difference.
An assist.
Sadly,
We don't
now,
know.
as
Yeah, we can't see him.
And you're buried underneath.
This is a mental thing.
When we notice he's like stopped responding.
Well, he's probably shaking violently.
you don't see it, like you're talking, you're
Case, guys.
you are communicating. He has stopped communicating with you guys.
That makes it this on top of him, and it was on and I need
Like, that's kind of pushing it. You'd have to probably be fully prone on the ground for it to maybe work.
Plus, even if it was on top, he could break up the side.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, I can put around in case of it.
You feel your sensation, you like get into the part where you're trying to look away as you see her hand. No. I am not done with you.
Fuck you, you filthy bitch.
Let's see. What can I do here? See her weaving these, like, silk thread around you as it's like, maybe we'll put this here. I need you to make a wisdom, just a straight one.
Whiz.
19.
You're being stubborn.
Fuck you, you acting.
Alright.
At this point, I have brilliance already.
How about this?
Should, hey, you should expose us.
Let's another one. This one, do another wisdom.
That's low.
We're gonna
That's really low.
here. They're down.
So
11.
11. Okay. So as you all expose the dirt down so you see his head, you see a thin strand of like a wave just stab into his shoulder as you
Now,
see
would that not be affected by
as wide open as a wall.
What happened to him? I don't understand.
Get stabbed by the weed.
Yeah, there's some sort of
The
tether.
magic weave, like, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sort of tether, like magic, that just sent into him that looks green and black. And in that part where it's stabbed in his neck, is this is as soon as you drop the.
Is that necromancer affecting how the weave, like, changing the weave?
Looks like
Oh
Yeah.
my! Oh, this is bad. Can you just spell it? Mitch,
spell magic.
you know Mistra? Do you know Mistra?
It's common knowledge. And it's common knowledge.
Yeah,
But in my world, it's not Mistra. It would be.
a different equivalent.
Yeah, different equivalent. It'd be.
Right. I'm thinking
Next.
it's not good. Not good. And
As it hits into that wound that just started, you see that part of him starting to do that same thing where his arm is spreading up and around, and you can see part of your face now has these like cracked undead wraith-like. And now I need you to make another wisdom save for me to see if you can break out.
the mercy kill. This might be a mercy.
16.
16. I'm just still holding up to you.
It's so hard. Hard to 15.
This is not good for you, just because how you are and your stat wise. This is why I was like, oh, okay, this will be interesting.
Doesn't look good. I'm gonna point my gun at him.
As you all now see another part of the weed, now I need you to make another wisdom.
This looks even worse, guys.
What show?
8.
Okay, then another side of him. What are you guys doing?
He's gonna do it. Literally affected the weave. How in the hell would I change that?
Don't kill it.
Yeah, we gotta wait for. I would at least wait for him to change because I don't want to.
Whoever's proficient in Arcana, roll perfect. Roll.
An advantage.
With you, I'll give advantage because you have studied magic.
All right, does anybody want to give me guidance?
Guidance.
One of them.
What's
15 plus 2 is 18.
18 then plus your stats on your character sheet.
I already had it. A 5. I think it
So the total for you,
was 18.
18. Okay. 20.
21.
21. Luka.
Oh, am I rolling too?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Plus 5.
Or what's your proficient? Are you proficient?
Is that the little dot? Yes, I am.
Yes.
So is it straight roll?
For you, yes. No. Because you're not a wizard. You didn't study magic.
No, you were just loyal above even magic.
16.
16. So 16, 16,
16, 18.
18. Okay. It eludes you. You two, however, you get the sense that possibly you can dispel this. If you have some sort of dispel, you can.
You can't use
You can
counter spell.
also try counterspell.
Well, you have to see the creature.
Well, they just did the head. That's how you guys can see. You can see him.
Oh, I thought. So you.
It's
I thought it would
affecting
have to be about Noctura.
It's affecting him. You can
Oh.
try.
Oh, well, then I will try then.
I don't have any kind of dispel.
I have counter spell.
I tell you, like, we need to do something like that. We can just dispel.
At this moment, they can't do. You're in this state of. She is like heavily focused on you. She's trying to rapidly
So it
expand.
occurred to me that we could do a counter spell or a dispel on the weave that is affecting it.
I will do a 3rd level counter spell.
Okay.
They have counter spell. They have nothing to counter magic.
So, real quick.
And one off the big analog and figure.
So it's gonna be. You're gonna be rolling a d20 because it is lower than what she's doing. So it's gonna be a contested I just have to. You have to kind of fill up, right?
Yep.
Read through for me real quick.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If the casting spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect.
I dispel magic at 5th level. Which
That could work. Dispel magic could work, right?
It's possible, yeah. It'll be another roll. Mechanic.
Well, if you're casting it at 4th level or higher, which I would be doing at 5th, you automatically end the effects of the spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the spell's level.
That's fine.
So it would still be a 10 plus the spell.
So it would be roll d20, and you're gonna have to beat an 18.
Does that include his spell modifier?
I think it's just a spell.
It's just a spell modifier, so you don't add your proficiency. So you just use your charisma modifier, so you add your charisma modifier.
So on spells, it says +4 modifier.
Well, what's your charisma? That's probably your at 18 charisma.
+4.
And that's fine.
I'm at a 19.
Yeah.
19, yeah.
+4.
So you need to roll 4.
Imagine me.
Roll 14.
Whether
14.
You manage to, and as you counter this effect affecting your ally, you hear as she's like, maybe I'll do it again later. Your friends are picking me off. As and you can see his eyes, like at this moment, were a black and purple liquid blend.
yeah.
Drayden, can you hear me?
Yeah. She's pissed. Something's coming for us. We gotta rest.
Let's go then.
Hey, you got
I dropped the dare.
you got a fast way of getting us out of here? Because we got 5 miles left, I believe, and we need to run.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Don't think. But
You would probably go a little slower, just faster than walking, but you would get faster than walking.
okay.
Depending on what your speed is in at like 80,
So it would be a fly of 80.
fly of 80. If you
I
did,
was thinking about using higher level dragon stat blocks.
yeah, you did. You
Okay.
said that you don't.
It's the same speed. It means 80 fly.
Yeah, which there's. Thankfully, there's only 4 of you guys, which makes it easier. But with that, I'd say doing a dash would you just still go your E because you are way down.
Well, I'll do that. I transform into a young dragon. Doing my polymorph.
I want to do something flavor-wise. I hope that you're okay with it. Can I have it so I can have Nyla kind of jump into my shadow?
I'll allow
Make it
Yeah.
a lot easier.
it. Yeah. I'll allow it.
I will carry the form, and I will take on.
Hang on.
So I know I can use Thaumaturgy to like kind of move air. Can I use that to kind of push us forward or push against his
No, because it would be gust of wind instead.
Okay. I was figuring to ask.
But then for expediency's sake, because we don't want to go through every, this night. We'll go first couple of days. You guys are definitely on high alert, being chased as you are. I want somebody to roll a d20 for like 2 days, just a straight d20.
16.
16. Okay, so your first few days, uneventful. The weather hasn't really changed, but you're getting close to the edge of the thing, especially with your flying and everything. You break out of the area,
Storm.
the storm.
Okay.
Drayden, you constantly have this one. Even when you're going to sleep, it is hard for you to sleep because you still have that thrill, that something is that,
Okay.
and that taste of iron.
Areth kind of looks over, like, or not Areth. Luka looks over and like kind of like puts his arms out just for a second, just to feel like he's flying. Gotta take the opportunity.
Then
During our flight time, I want to kind of concentrate.
because you can do that how many times a day?
I can do it up to 3 times a day for
3
hours.
times.
Like 3, 4.
So, yeah.
I can do it before I never get to as well.
Yeah.
Do it 4 times.
So you can do it 4 times. If you choose to do it 4 times, that means 4 hours of the day. Yeah, that's really good. But then the others, it's slow. But with your traveling, it makes it normal.
Are you gonna have me mark up all of my spells?
If you want to do that, it is up to the party's choice.
So you,
For you, technically, it is your choice. You guys know.
With the constant threat, you will. I think it'd be good to reserve some high-level spell slots.
and not many things are going to be able to keep up with us at that speed, and then, oh man,
I'll do it twice a day. That makes 1 plus 1 5 for possible battle.
Yes.
Actually, does crit level increase the amount of time?
No.
Oh, you can't cast one. You use them.
You use another thing to cast for more, yeah. So first, break out your, I'd say at this point, going through.
So I know I have do I have like a little mirror so I can see what I look like?
You've never had that on your inventory, so I'd say no.
Okay. Anybody have a mirror?
I don't think anybody has
No.
Polish my hand.
That's right.
Don't you have like? Can you bring a player? I could use the.
You can use that spell now.
I see that I was kind of fucked up.
And it's starting to get close to your eye. Your eye, partial of your eye is changing color.
Okay. Hey, Colin, can you wrap me up so this isn't all showing all the time? Because I'm pretty sure that's not going to be something great.
I just like imagery in my head a bit more forward, flying on tracks like, alright, okay.
Well, actually, it would probably be pretty stable.
Well, technically,
I'm going full speed.
Oh, even full speed because of the side of an adult dragon.
It's not.
It's not.
You know,
okay,
I'm not able to be a build dragon.
technically, would he fit in a 5x5 cube?
I mean,
So I could cast minor illusion.
constantly.
Well,
Trade on
you
it.
wouldn't need the full 5x5. You would just need like my head.
Make it look normal.
Yeah, just make him look normal when we're there. So,
But I'm like,
Or you could also wrap him up.
do we have stuff to wrap him up with?
You have leather.
this guy's getting
This guy's kid.
Oh, okay. It's just like the glass with the nose.
well, pretty much just using wrap to like.
Yeah, it's this guy's kid.
He's ready my bird.
Lastly, did that.
I'm pretty sure I have a hood of some sort that I can wear to kind of cover myself a little more as well. Don't need to be seen. This arm's already wrapped up, so now my head is too. This one's all still, and I'm wearing plate armor.
So, I'd say with that, using your spell slots that you did use for volleyball, you've gone to about halfway. At this point, you can see the outpost off into the distance. I need one more d20 for me.
Do it.
And
Good. 14.
okay, there's a storm that looks like you cannot avoid, that you're going to have to go through. which delays you just a little.
How big of an area does the storm seem to be?
It's like a sandstorm. It covers the whole thing. This area, when they have storms, they're bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hard to fly in
Punch textual predator.
if you're not a big... Yeah. Hummingbirds that like to go, dragons go... Oh,
Wow.
okay.
What?
You said lizard.
So, I don't remember who all the shape water spell, right? Would they be able to do something
Yeah.
push any of the rain and the hail and the water?
It's easy enough. You guys can protect yourself from a storm using your magic. It's not like it's super hard, it's just harder to traverse it. Which just raises the DC.
Yeah.
Alright, one more roll because of the storm.
Who has it? I rolled 1. Did you roll less?
Yeah, I rolled 14.
Oh, Curtis, I believe in you. Ooh, 6. I believe in you.
The storm does not seem to be letting up. So it's getting to the point where, in this day, when you've used your flying, you're getting to the sense where you're going to have to cut that early because it is getting too hectic, even for your state. And Drayden,
Yeah.
you get that same feeling, and it is getting more profound. Like, even though you guys are going fast, this person's gaining. And for some reason, they know where you are.
Using my dragon from top down.
Yeah, yours would be off, and going down, you'd have that effort from the storm, so you walk.
I'll shooting walk right now.
But that is just what you get a sense of.
Kind of a Drayden in that thing. And Areth's little.
In 10 minutes, it's not good.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You should have told me, hey,
Put the dead body.
can you put all of us in there and then every 10 minutes just let us out?
Minutes, and then it decreases
Yeah.
exponentially.
Per person.
Use the torture man.
Something to close through, so we need to be prepared, but we need to probably keep during this time.
Rain like. Is it just flat?
It's not. It's hills, there's mountains, some a little bit of mountain ranges, but not. Those are more like off in the distance.
So with us moving right now in the storm, and feeling like something's
But it's mostly
getting closer,
and dead trees.
at least for 1 hour, I'm going to be casting Pass Without a Trace for us. Hopefully that'll help us a bit.
Alright, y'all can roll stealth. Or, well, yeah, because you can go normal pace because of you and your favorite train with stealth and not going at half.
It's a 40 plus.
I got 16.
And that's with the what then? From Pass Without Trace.
26.
I don't use 17.
Is that with the plus 10?
22 disadvantaged. Sorry.
I disadvantaged you.
No, we got a 22. Sorry.
No, it's just yeah, it's those guys. Oh, so like they don't like this man.
You is not good.
I feel like it's the heavy.
He is down. Look at.
Viral is 24.
Oh!
Yeah.
I got a 22 with a 4. I rolled a 4.
Stealth.
Disadvantaged. So,
Was it alright for me to roll that?
Yeah, it's for the stealth.
Okay. Plus 2, so.
plus
11 plus 10, so 21. Because of Pass Without Trace from
yeah. I'm useful.
you guys feel pretty good. Feel pretty good, pretty stealthy. I'd say at this point, you can get to the outskirts near at the town. Nothing has seemed to got near to you.
See people. Do we see people?
They are,
Important.
yes, people are still there.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I hope there's people still alive.
People are still there, but do we see anyone? And we can just be like,
Hey,
I
yo.
don't think we should do that.
Maybe not out help, you know, just be like,
There are people here that you know that you go to. You know, the captain of the guard. You know,
I wasn't sure if there's going to be people there still.
yeah, no, there's
Know what's going on everywhere.
yeah. It's just right now because of the storm. There's just the guards kind of outside doing their normal patrols because they actively sucks for them.
Let's at least tell them that something's following us. Maybe we should keep it on the down low that he's changing. I don't know.
He's wrapped up.
he's disgusted.
Saying that we're aware that someone's chasing us. Yeah, about that.
It's whatever you guys decide to do. You guys are approaching the gate,
We can
and it's currently
it's
closed.
Yeah.
It's just one.
I haven't been here before, so I have to ask. Do these people know about Noctura and that she's an evil bitch?
Probably to some degree, but not as
Most hasn't used necromancers.
You know she's a bitch.
Oh, okay.
But evil? No.
So we can let the guard probably know, hey, sounds like Noctura has sent someone after us.
We don't mention
mention that part. Just say
Let's say something.
something.
Something. Yeah.
Has been great. I'm gonna look up to the guard. Is to the wall. See any guard?
Yes, these guards.
Yeah.
Then let Moth talk.
I will shout and make our.
Well, that's good. But then looking, receiving did not reach your 24 itself.
Right. I'm going to shout and make our location known to the guardsmen.
I would probably drop fast without tracing this one.
Yeah.
I thought.
As you shout out, he goes. Multiple guards kind of point their crossbows and kind of at you for a moment. Yeah, massive storm thunders approaching. On guard. Who goes there?
Well, it was originally like a scavenging, what was the order team? We call it like.
Yeah, it was like blue team.
Yeah.
You just said that you're talking surgeon against
Yeah.
crossbows. Surgeon.
I make that happen.
Okay. Okay, let's open up the gate for you.
What a strange post.
And it's different from what you guys last saw here. There's a more heavier military presence here than there was before. More of those kind of mercenaries and that kind of stuff. There's definitely more of a heavier that. And you do also see, in addition to some of the crossbow wielding people, there are some guards that have these long rifles.
I could use one of those or because
So,
It's just like somebody made a deal that's dead with the guard and all that kind of stuff. Got them firearms.
so
What's his name?
Arceus.
Perseus?
Yeah.
Personal?
Well, first
No, Arceus.
Oh, or
The first role is the one that made the firearm. He's making gun power.
that's where like the New York Guard captain, over to the highest rank in here, asked if they had a traveler who dropped off some of our dead.
like a cat.
Batman knew. Batman knew
No.
2 bodies.
Cats in the moon.
Back.
I mean,
Was there an elf?
Yeah, that was
First is it's dark elf.
Ooh,
Dark Trip.
Yeah.
yeah, he's-
Does he stat though?
Yeah, but he's still an elf.
He was a
He wouldn't be traveling.
Oh, Martians would be one of the bodies that
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I was like, you guys are getting me confused.
Me and Areth dropped off our dead guys, Tabby the Cabby and Arceus. You know,
Get them.
Yeah.
We could know their where.
So, You see a muscular, very kind of white and blue, very matches in with the snow very well. A big, more on the larger side than your typical tortoise.
I remember this guy.
Yeah, turtle. You see him having on both of his sides two kind of like revolver pistols, and one long that looks more ornate than any of the other guardsmen or riflemen now. As you see this old turtle walk up. Oh, Mark, welcome back. How did it go with your adventure? Did you manage to defeat the what was the name of that thing again that you guys went out? The frozen warden over in the west.
Giant word. It was a little worse than we expected.
Well, it was like you see him like snap his finger. It was like one of these things, and this big, huge like construct ice kind of like came out. Didn't you guys do that? Get like the Aurora crystal? Did you guys have that?
Yes, we. Oh no, you're talking about the first.
Yeah, that's the last time you guys have been here.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
From me.
Yeah. We did take care of that. Making something feels away. There is nothing.
Crystal, who has that?
It was stolen from you guys.
Yeah. From the other, from Blackfire. Red King. No, it's Black. It was black, not the red. For sure. Oh.
It was blue, green, black.
Who's the dwarf?
Yeah, the red.
Red.
Pretty sure black is stolen.
It was the racist dwarf.
That's fine.
No, that was Florian's scheme.
I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to.
And I'm about to end it soon, so.
I'll show it to you first, I can.
I'm like, getting this stuff out of the way, and then that's where we're gonna end it.
That person was stolen.
Yeah.
But yes, I believe that person was known because he came back afterwards.
Yeah, you did it, and then you went back out.
Yeah. Where is Amelia?
Amelia is in your guys' house.
Oh, yeah, we have something about it. There's an owl in the closet.
I forgot already.
This is your home?
Well,
You never.
No, it's that horny.
No, it's not in there.
Alright.
Okay, first of all, I want to warn you that something has been trailing us, and I think it would be a good idea to alert the guards for some kind of defense.
Alright, do you know which way it's coming from? Is it the same as you?
probably from
Yes.
Probably. Just,
Got
yeah.
any idea of
Why
what
not
it was? I would like to recall to see if I could pick up on any of the senses of which infection it was.
Yeah, at least it's a hole.
Can I do that?
Yes.
The roof
I'll
on your head.
concentrate for a moment on that. Giving me
I would say do an insight. An insight to see if you can gain insight from the distance connection. You what could be happening?
Well,
and I'm getting myself a little guidance.
where
That's an 11.
Would you like your notes?
11.
So with an 11, you know it's something, and
Vaguely a direction.
no direction with that, but you can get the sense that whatever's coming is coming fast, and it seems mean.
I can tell you this: it's angry, it's quick, and it's most likely from the north. But that's just guessing because it was probably following us.
That's good. I'll post more guards around everywhere. You guys, let's get inside. Speak with Amelia.
Where's our dead?
Yes, your dad is with Amelia. They were told to drop her off that there, so that's what they did. And your Arceus, he had one of the individuals crafting something for him, but since he's dead at the moment. I don't know who to give it to.
I can take it.
What was the item?
What do you like?
I can go with it.
What was the item in first?
The item is very similar ornate firearm like my own.
Rifle or pistol?
It was a pistol.
You need 2 pistols? May I?
Time being, I suppose, the blue one.
If we do get his back, I'll get back to him.
You see him pull out this. It almost looks like a electrifying like shock to it, as it also kind of looks like a hand cannon or revolver. Kind of more modern style, but still with the fantasy elements of everything. But I'll get that to you. From what the individual said is Amelia was kind enough to cover the other half of the cost. She might ask you guys to pay for that, but that's for her to decide.
That's not our shit.
Yeah, but our shit.
Yeah.
But from what the individual, his name was Dorian. Not Dorian. I forgot his name. I'm old.
Percival?
No, it's not Percival. It's literally it's a
Bartholomew.
No, it's not that. It's something with a B. Anyways, he crafted it, and he said the name was Thunderbreaker.
I do a lot of lightning stuff. Shit, matches.
Well, thank you. I suppose we'll
Go see Amelia.
And then as you go off, he's like, we need more constructs out here. Let's get those in in working order.
Don't forget any direction.
Oh yes, I know I was going to do that. It's leading everybody saying, go to here, go to this part, wake up Jack and Jill.
Is it called the Thundercrack Laughter?
Yeah, that one. Then, thank you.
Me? The sword?
Yeah, I was slacking on that. Sorry. But then with that, that's where we'll end today's session.